I know I'm live. Bro, I thought you ended and I missed it. No, so what happened was I was actually talking, and right in the midst of what I was saying, like in the corner of my screen, it told me the connection was shitting itself. And so I had to go and like after a while the viewers dropped all the way to 0, and then it showed I wasn't on air. So I had to restart my router. But in that time though, I put my food in the oven. So I will be eating fairly soon. But yeah, let me go back to this. It's bad because I think I was on a roll while doing this, and I was also talking about something. And it completely shit itself. Oh, you go under there. Okay, alright, we could do that. Is that not supposed to go here? Oh, this is supposed to go on the desk, obviously. There we go. So, basically, I'm not going to give a name to the person I was talking about, but basically, the idea, simply put, was that how I felt simply wasn't enough. Like, he would always need, if I were to say something, he would always give me like 10 reasons why he felt like he needed to do what he needed to do. It was like there was never any point in time where like any advice I could give him or anything that I could say or do was good enough. And after a while, I just kind of gave up, you know, like, there we go. Alright, flash warning. Perfect. Way bigger than the last kitchen.
Fellowship.
But yeah, so The reason why I brought up, oh God, it's this one. I've heard about this one. Where the fuck is she supposed to put her shit? What the hell? We're gonna put, alright, look, oh. What in the chaos? So, Unpacked actually tells an interesting story. And the reason why I actually named the character Danielle is because technically this is a woman, to my knowledge. What am I supposed to do? It's like, what is this nigga on, bro? I just dropped the N-word. I'm able to do that, but like, I try not to drop the N-word as often anymore, but sometimes it does slip out, so. But, wait, is this still live? Yes, it is. I had to redo the live because my internet crapped itself, so I had to redo it. But the reason why so my internet slowly started dying, and at that point, because said internet started dying, it alerted me like, hey, it may not be stable enough to continue to handle this, so you gotta figure something out, homie. And when I couldn't figure it out in time, it died out on me completely. But the reason why I talked about this situation and this specific person was because, just FYI, I'm modding 2 channels right now, so I'm gonna be lurking for a bit. You are more than welcome to lurk at any point. Outside of being hot, it is one of your many talents. So please feel free to continue being a god mod. But please, you know what? I'm going to take that that one photo of you with the curly hair, and I'm going to send it to Ava to prove a point. But the reason why I brought this person up was because I wanted to prove a point to what Kylo was saying, and that was, in a more, I guess you could call it, stable friendship, I guess. In that event, you're absolutely right. Love should in no way be any level of transactional. But the problem is, like, I was always expected to give 100%, and whenever I was going through something, they'd listen, But at the end, like, I'd always still get a lot of the same advice of just like, you know, you need to love yourself and, you know, put yourself first and things like that. And I had even seen screenshots of conversations that he had with other people saying that he felt like he couldn't even talk to me because he tells me all the time that I need to like do this and do that, but he could never follow his own advice. Like at one point he had like a relatively like serious crush, which is fine, but when there was no mutual interest, he asked me what I should do. And I was like, well, do you actually want an answer or do you want me to just like be here and listen? And he said he actually wanted an answer. And I was like, well, I can't guarantee that like what you hear is going to be something that like what I tell you is going to be something you want to hear. And he insisted. And so I told him, hey, I don't think you're ready. Me personally, I think that it's best that you guys just not, because you're already going through your mental issues, which is valid, but so is the other person. And if you guys are gonna like make this work in some kind of way, there needs to be a level of like understanding on both ends and a lot of communication. And you tend to like either dissociate, or sometimes when you don't get your way, you tend to blow up. So for right now, especially with how your last relationship ended, I don't think it's a good idea. And I was given 999 different reasons why. And at one point I was just like, you know, if you're not gonna listen, why do you even bother? Why do I bother? And eventually, it got to a point where I was in a Discord like four-way with two other friends of ours. You didn't miss much, honestly. I was streaming for 2 hours before, but it's not... Oh boy! But on a serious note, you didn't miss anything. So basically, what it came down to was like, nothing really mattered, I guess, until I would like kind of like remove myself away from the space, in which case then everyone's like, oh well, why, how come you weren't talking or anything like that. Only for people to not realize that like when you stop talking, in a sense, that means 9 times out of 10 you don't really want to be bothered. And that was kind of where I was at for a while. Like, in this particular situation, I just didn't want to be bothered. And then once we got into this like relatively large K-pop, not K-pop, Discord community. Once we got into that, it got 10 times worse because it looks like the pillow is doing sit-ups. Why is this entertaining?
The pillow is doing sit-ups. That's me.
I need help. But like I said before, Ava will definitely be the one to tell you, like, it was always something, and somehow it was always my fault. Or there was always some kind of blame on me. When I tried to do the right thing, you know, I didn't do it the way he wanted it, and it was my fault. And if I didn't do anything at all, because I just didn't have the energy for it, or it was already done by somebody else, when that happened, I was still in the wrong, and it was still my fault. And so this kind of circles back to what Kylo said about love and friendship not being transactional. To an extent, it's a lot of what I've experienced for... How long we've been friends? I think we met in 2018 at first. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think next year will be 6 years. And 6 years of friendship down the drain. So that's why I kind of respond the way that I do. Like, I know Hermit can hear me. Legitimately, certain things that I say or certain ways that I respond to certain things, it is not to troll, and it is not like how some people would be to try and like get attention. It is legitimately nothing like that. It's just when you don't experience kindness as often as some people normally would, you just, like I said before, you tend to think you don't deserve it. And because you think you tend to, you know, not deserve it, when you finally experience it, it turns into like, okay, well, you know, this is fun and all, like, this is great, like, this is the serotonin my brain definitely needed, but, like, come on, where's the punchline, you guys? Like, I know there is one, so might as well get it over with now. Let's get the ha-has out of the way. Stuff like that. So please know, like, any self-deprecation or, like, how bad I feel about myself has nothing to do with, like, it has nothing to do with, you know. Whoa, I was scared I thought you ended. So, like I said before, my internet actually cut out on me. I didn't end, my internet cut out. Because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game, so. Ava, please. So yeah, that's why I feel like there's not really too much but like transactional, because for now going on like well, it was 5 years, but we've promptly, we've since then ended said friendship. But the crazy part is, are you gonna be on chat tonight? I probably will, because I don't have anything really better to do. I got my doctor's appointment done, so as far as I'm concerned for right now, I'm pretty good. I'm actually getting a little bit choked up, because it is really hard to talk about, just because, like,
it's too hard, then I say leave it at that. Leave it at that. It's already over.
The reason why I mention it is because, like Kylo said when they were in here, that's another fun fact for anyone else who uses like she, they, or he, they, or whatever the case may be. I tend to switch up between the gender pronoun and the gender neutral pronoun. I tend to do that a lot, so you'll hear me swap from like she to they, or him to they, or they to he, stuff like that.
I just don't want to make mistakes when I'm making
But
pronouns.
no, you don't. And honestly, it happens, but what the fuck? But the key is the purpose behind it. If it's a genuine mistake, no person is actually gonna like, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
It looks like it could be a thermometer?
It looks like a remote.
Maybe, I don't know. It'll sit on the floor for now. But, the reason why I'm talking about it is because realistically, Kylo was absolutely correct when they were here. A real, genuine, like, friendship and connection, that, well, actually, I just realized, Chris and Kylo,
Oh, now open that door. Sorry, excuse me.
Chris and Kylo did mention that, like, they were going to put their son to sleep, so they might not be here, but
Understandable.
yeah, perfectly understandable. But, like, the point that I'm trying to make is that it shouldn't be transactional, but in my case it was sorely, because like there she is. But because of the fact of like their own like mental illness for the most part, because of that, it was like they were well aware of what they were doing in a lot of cases and apologized, but there was never a real sign of change. Like, there would be a couple of times where like there would be little jabs at me. And I would kind of just take them on the chin because I didn't really think too much about it. Just got him into bed. How is he feeling, by the way? Is he feeling any better? Is it possible that I can move one of these? I can. Some people are buttheads, mentally ill or not. He's still feeling like crap, honestly. It isn't COVID, is it? Like, is it possible that you know? Like, can he still taste and smell things? Like, what the hell's the razor? The razor can go here. Not COVID to the best of our knowledge. Okay, that's at least a good thing. But yeah, like, just a generic cold. Okay, so remembering what Kylo told me about his asthma, that means he's got it bad. Okay. So there would be a lot of jokes that were made, like, about me, and I really didn't think anything of it because I was like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. I don't think too much of it. And then and to add on top of that, like, on top of everything, I'm just kind of here and I'm like, well, on top of that, like, we are in a group of people, and ultimately it's not like, not the flu, because the flu is there. That is also a very excellent point. Fun fact, my manager actually had to cut our my therapist. We actually had to cut our sessions short because he ended up feeling under the weather too. So the flu is going around big time. Just big time.
I gotta make sure I
Alright. But yeah, I just like, oh shit. Yeah, let's put you over there for right now. That's deodorant. This looks like hair removal. Interesting. So there we go. Deodorant can go here. Like in here. And then I guess this can go here. That sucks. I was sick last year with the flu. Yeah, these sicknesses is no joke. What the hell is this? Is this bamboo? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, she gets to keep the cookie pot.
I miss those old.
Damn, look at the cutlery. But I dread anything like the flu or COVID. Yeah, it gets wild. And the crazy part is, again, I was actually Chris's wife, Kylo, we were actually in their stream talking about it, or their partner rather. We were actually in their stream talking about it, and like, we were also talking about like how people just do not care for the safety of other people. Like, I was also telling Hermit, like, at my job, I have people that look at me like I'm a psycho because I still like choose to wear a mask even though I'm not necessarily sick. So like, everyone tends to look at me like I'm crazy, and then literally 3 days later It's no joke. Yeah, exactly. And then 3 days later, they're the same people coming into my store asking for like pocket packs of tissue, Dayquil, NyQuil, like all this different stuff. I think there was one pill that's Vicks. Everything that tries to keep a cold off of them. And I'm like, it's funny because I'm the one wearing the mask and I'm not getting sick. And yet y'all are out here looking at me like I'm a chicken with my head cut off. Now you're in here going to buy all different types of day and NyQuil. You know, it's crazy. And then they come in and still don't cover their mouths when they cough. So they're everywhere. Okay, thinking like it's some kind of game. It astounds me. I'm sitting here like, yo, do you realize COVID has evolved at least 4 times? Because I'm trying my best not to say the N-word. I'm trying my best. Because I don't want it to slip out. Like, and it's not even because I can't say it, but I try to ease up on saying it because, like, I was raised better than that. But, like, y'all really come in here just, like, throwing caution to the wind. And the craziest part, right? All right, I need to pause this for a second. So I need to pause this so I'm focused on what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. That's why I'm not eating it. And check your burgers while you're at it.
Well, they just got, when I put them in, the oven was barely on. So they should be okay. I'll check them in the next few minutes though. Get your jacket.
I got it.
Because you're going by the door, so just bring your jacket so you know. Close the door. Thank you. Okay, so sorry for the interruption. But the craziest thing about this, what makes it even worse, is that I have to step out as we're gonna stream soon, but thanks for the cozy stream. Aw, that's no problem. Thank you guys for coming. I'll probably give it like until an hour, and then I'll probably end myself because I do need to eat at some point. I forgot you guys are streaming tonight. Completely forgot. But yeah, so it was really nice having you guys. But back to what I was saying. Any guys that happen to be there, right? For some reason or another, they love, like, if there's a line and I'm at the register, for some reason, when a young lady is at the register or like waiting to be next in line, the guy will immediately be like at least within like, fuck bad therapist, but if you ever try again, I hope you fall. Aww. Chris is the best. Her and Kylo are the best. But yeah, like, they'll be at least 3 feet, if not closer. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you're only buying like a Monster Energy. Why are you so close and up to this girl? Like this young lady. You know? And then being sick and you're barely covering your mouth. You're not wearing a mask. Like, come on, bro. Like, I find that a little disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, is that a rice cooker? A rice cooker doesn't go on the stove. fuck am I supposed to put this? Wait, what? What, nigga? What? That is a strainer. And that is a water bottle. That a laptop? Where the fuck am I? Alright, I'm gonna leave you here for right now. Oh, her sketch pad. I'll leave you over here. What in the fresh hell is this? Does this go like on a wall somewhere? Where the So it doesn't go on a wall. Are you some kind of Etch-a-Sketch, bro? Are you an Etch-a-Sketch? I'm gonna leave you right here. That box is done. Ah, knife. Lord. I won't lie though. I have to admit, I kind of like playing these like little cozy games. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before, I usually play a lot of like Dead Cells. I play a lot of like God of War. Just as Chris would put it, a lot of like typical man games. And I haven't touched a cozy game since like I haven't touched one since like God knows how long. And also Pokemon, but I think you can get away with like cozy playing Pokemon. I think it's very much possible. So like it's fine. It's very much fine. Okay, magnet. Where am I gonna find space to put this shit? Pokemon? You know, honestly, I feel like with Pokemon, we're just gonna... Oh, wait. I know where you could go. You could sit right here. Meowth, that's right. Really? I mean, I don't blame you, but like, really? This is how you know I'm a cozy game newbie. Chris said it took them a good 3 hours. That's how you know I'm not built for the cozy lifestyle. But it is a fun lifestyle, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if we finish this one within like the next stream, maybe, just maybe. Oh, okay. Wait a second. There we go. Wait, I'm wrong. There we go. I have the game Calico on my wish list for Steam. What's it about? It's a cozy game with kitties. You know what? That is very you. I think if there was ever going to be a game that was like you or someone else I know, it would definitely be that game. I'm not gonna lie. I know that, like, I was giving, like, Hermit shit earlier because she was always first, but honestly, like, I am really grateful. I can't really express in words because I think trying to would be a very big disservice to just how basically build up your cafe by filling it with cute furniture, fun decorations, yummy paste, and get it bustling with animals again. I might look into that. I'm not really someone with a lot of cafe experience, but I can give it a shot. I'm willing to try any game once before I eventually have to finish God of War 3. Because I do intend to finish God of War 3. But that kind of leads me with probably the biggest question. That question is, what am I going to do when I finish God of War 3? I've been mulling this over. Otherwise than that, my wishlist Steam games are all Atome. So, I've been doing some thinking. And if the stars align, because I am waiting to hear about the PC my friend wants to send me, which I'll probably tell her about a little later. Homie's an Xbox gamer. The only person that I approve of playing the Xbox is Ava, because I believe they have an Xbox, and if they don't, I believe they have wait, what? Chris left me a sub. One of literally the sneakiest people I've ever met in my life. But I love her. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, I still have my 360. You know what? Honestly,
Same.
I don't even mind that, because, like my brother just said, we also still have... There we go. We also still have our 360. I'm not gonna lie. I love the fact that we still have our 360. We still have a lot of the games for our 360. It's great. And I don't mean to say that with such low energy, but also like PC games more. I can understand that, and that's why I'm also kind of excited to get a PC again. Mainly because, if I'm being completely honest, I think the reason why I love, like, that so much is because, there are so many games that are coming out. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So, Ava, I don't know if you know this. E3 is technically dead. This year's E3, if they had one, excuse me, this year's E3 was the final one. Like, E3 is done. I am more excited for indie showcases because indie gaming right now is just so peak. Yeah, I know. My friend actually sent me the Instagram post where they were like, yeah, it's been real. So, as it stands right now, like, E3 is done. But me personally, I cannot wait to see... But I'm not gonna lie, it does not surprise me because I think E3 had got caught up in the whole time for indie games to take off. Exactly. I cannot wait. That's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait. Jesus. Okay. So, I know that I said I was gonna give it until like I reached an hour. However, my eyes need a bit of a break. And also, I need to make my food. Because I think my food is almost ready. So I'm gonna end it here for tonight. I had a lot of fun playing this game. It was really cozy. It was probably some of the best vibes I've had in a long time. For those of you that came from said communities, you guys now know my YouTube and my real name. Please do not dox me. No, I'm kidding. But thank you guys for being here. Like, everybody that showed up from the main communities I'm in, I can't list everybody because it'd be way too long. But thank you guys, and Ava, and also my friend Almond, who came in as Gaming for Nothing. Mimi, I love you. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much. I can't explain how much the stream meant to me, and so hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. You guys enjoy your night or your time zones. Eat, rest, de-stress, do whatever you need to do. I love you guys, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.